Hello friends, this is the soil mechanics questions of RRB JEE previous year papers, that is 2015 RRB 2015. Okay, so your question number 31. According to Das's law, for laminar flow in a saturated soil, the rate of flow is proportional to the rate of so. According to Das's law, the for laminar flow, the rate of flow, okay, Q equal to KIA. So rate of flow is directly proportional to cross sectional area hydraulic gradient. Okay, so this is hydraulic gradient, option B. Okay, so here option B is correct answer. Question number 32. A line which shows the water content dry density relation for the compacted soil containing no air voids is known as zero air void lines. That is option B is correct answer. Okay, a line which shows the water content dry density relation for the compacted soil containing no air voids. Okay, so when it is in no air voids, it is zero air void line. Option B is correct answer. Question number 33. Which of the following list of pile types is not a representation based on the functioning of the pile? So based on the functioning of the pile is not a representation. So here correct answer is the H pile. Okay. Question number 34. The net loading intensity at which neither the soil fails is shear, nor there is excessive settlement, is known as allowable bearing capacity, sap bearing capacity, ultimate bearing capacity, net sap bearing. So the net loading intensity at which neither the soil fails is shear, nor there is excessive settlement is called allowable bearing capacity. The liquid limit of a soil can be determined in the lab with the option A benzometer, option B Venn shear apparatus, option C Proctor's apparatus, option D Casagrande apparatus. So the liquid limit of a soil can be determined in the lab with the Casagrande apparatus. Question number 36. The minimum gross pressure intensity at the base of the foundation at which the soil fails in shear is called as option A ultimate bearing capacity, option B net sap bearing capacity, option C allowable bearing capacity, option D sap bearing capacity. So the minimum gross pressure intensity at the base of the foundation at which the soil fails in shear is called as ultimate bearing capacity. Question number 37. Nuclear density gauge can be used for all the following purposes except option A moisture content, option B weight density, option C dry density, option D standard penetration reading. So nuclear density gauge can be used for all the following purposes except standard penetration reading. Option D is correct answer. Question number 38. If the sensitivity of a soil between 4 and 8, then it will be called as a sensitive soil. That is 38. Option C is correct answer. If the water table is likely to permanently remain at or below a depth of a son of the depth and width of the foundation beneath the ground level supporting the footing, then the water table correction used in the bearing capacity equation is option A 1, option B 0.5, option C 0.75, option D none of all these. So if the water table is likely to permanently remain at or below a depth of a son of the depth and width of the foundation beneath the ground level supporting the footing, then the water table correction used in the bearing capacity equation is 1. Option 1 is correct answer. Question number 40. The numerical difference between the plastic limit and the shrinkage limit of a remolded sample is called as a. So the numeral difference between the plastic limit and the shrinkage limit of a remolded sample is called as a shrinkage index. Actually, question number 41. The process in which a stress applied to a soil causes densification as air is displaced from the pores between the soil grains is called as a. The process in which stress applied to a soil causes densification as air is displaced from the pores between the soil grains is called as a. Noun. Question number 42. Which of the following is not applicable to pile foundation? Piles resist load to substratum for adequate capacity. Piles resist lateral loads. Piles transfer through score zone to bearing stratum. Piles do not anchor structure subjected to hydrostatic uplift. So which of the following is not applicable to pile foundation? So here correct answer is option D. In general, consolidation of a soil involves which of the following? Option A, expulsion of air. Option B, reduction in the shear stress of a soil. Option C, application of a static load. Option D, application of a dynamic load. So correct answer is option C, that is application of a static load. Question number 44. If a 6-meter high retaining wall retains dry sand of a unit weight of 18 kN per meter, if the coefficient of at rest earth pressure is 0.5, the lateral earth pressure at a depth 6 meter will be 108. The main purpose of providing a foundation a building is to provide level base over which masonry may be laid. Question number 46. The property of a soil which permits water to percolate through soil is called permeability. The relation between void ratio and porosity. So void ratio E equal to n by 1 minus n, or n equal to E by 1 plus E. Okay, so here correct answer will be E equal to option C. Shear failure of soil takes place when option A, the angle of obliquity is maximum. Option B, maximum cohesion is reached in cohesive soils. Option C, phi reaches its maximum value in cohesionless soils. Option D, residual strength of the soil is exhausted. So shear failure of a soil takes place when angle of obliquity is maximum. Question number 49. The equation of a flow nets drawn for plotting the flow of a fluid is based on Newton's third law. The equation of a flow net drawn for plotting the flow of a fluid is based on Newton's third law. The imaginary surface connecting points to which water would rise in a tightly cased wells from a given point in an aquifer is called as option A, specific surface. Option B, phreatic surface. Option C, potentiometric surface. Option D, normal surface. So the imaginary surface connecting points to which water would rise in a tightly cased wells from a given point in an aquifer is called as a normal surface. Thank you.